Hello everybody! Today we're going to do something a little different. I call this the Sunset Silhouette Nails. I was inspired to try out this design after seeing something similar in a nail magazine, and it was super fun and therapeutic to do. You know what? It's actually not as difficult as it looks. So let's get arty, guys. As always, first step is to apply a base coat to prevent your nails from getting stained. Next step, just apply one coat of white polish just to make the nail a little bit more opaque so color will show up much better later. So now next step, have a yellow and also a red nail polish ready, and for me to create the gradient look, I have a makeup wedge right here. So as you can see, I'm just painting a strip of yellow across, and then taking my red nail polish, I'm going to do the same thing right on top of it. Pressing the sponge at the tip of my nail, I'm just going to roll the sponge until I reach the base. So here we have something that looks like this. So now to make the middle flow better, I'm just going to take a clean edge and dab the center so it creates a better gradient effect. Then apply a top coat to make the colors blend in much smoother. At this point, I can go ahead and get a Q-tip and nail polish and clean up the skin around the nail. So now dotting a little white nail polish and using my toothpick, I'm just going to paint in the clouds. So as you can see for the clouds, I start in the center of the nail and I kind of keep them looking long and thin. This creates distance. Next color we're using is a black nail polish, and make sure you scrape off all the excess so the brush is nice and thin. And in vertical strokes, just create the silhouette of grass. If you want, instead, you can go ahead and use a toothpick or a nail brush if you wish. On my middle finger, I can start drawing the silhouette of a tree. So I'm going to start by drawing the tree trunk first, and I'm going to let it branch off into two main branches. So to make the nail design flow in much better, one of the branches, I'm going to let it flow right into the next nail, which is my ring finger. So now I can go ahead and add the smaller branches and start drawing the detail. A little tip is, for me, I find it easiest to stipple, and remember, because it's a tree, it doesn't have to look very perfect. To create the leaves on the tree, again, I'm just working in stippling motions with my toothpick. For my index finger, I'm actually just going to add a sunset, so taking a bobby pin and some white polish, I'm just going to twirl my bobby pin around to create a circle. And once it dries, I can go ahead and paint the grass silhouette again with my black polish. So remember, you can go ahead and add any detail you want. On my ring finger, I'm going to add a little silhouette drawing of a little deer. So for extra detail now, I can then just start adding some birds. And for the birds, you're pretty much just making V shapes. Final step, simply apply a top coat to seal everything off so it's long lasting. And now the Sunset Silhouette nails are complete. As for drawing on the other hand, it's definitely not impossible. For one of my nails, I drew a silhouette of a house instead. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's nail tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.